Hi Meadowbrook Manatees, I'm Miss Park and happy Manatee Appreciation Day. Today we are going to be creating our manatees together, learning how to draw a manatee and creating a unique habitat for it. All you're going to need is any sort of piece of paper you have at home, something to draw with, a pencil, and if you're able to add color, that's awesome too. Whatever you have, crayons, paints, markers, or even colored pencils, whatever you have works today. I am just so excited to see all you artists and the beautiful manatees we're going to create together. So let's get started. To start off, we will be learning how to draw our manatee, and then you will be adding any details into your background, where your manatee lives, if it has any other animal friends, and what kind of plants your manatee eats. So you're going to need your piece of paper and a pencil. I'm going to be drawing with a Sharpie marker just so you can see it well, but you can draw with pencil. While we are drawing, whenever you see this pause button and the step has frozen, you can pause the video and add to your own drawing. To start the manatee drawing, I'm going to start with the head, the top of my head. So you can decide where you want your manatee to be swimming. I think I'm going to do it closer to the top and do a curved hill for the top of its head. And then I'm going to make two eyes inside of that hill for my manatee's two eyes. Then two little marks, short lines or dots for the manatee's nose or its nostrils, where it breathes in through. Now I'm going to create the mouth of my manatee by starting from the bottom of my hill and curving out and back up, kind of like the letter U. And then I'm going to go from the other side, out, and into the middle. And then maybe a little smile. Then some lines for my whiskers. So then I'm done with my manatee's head, and I'm ready to start on the arms or the fins that come out of its body. So I'm going to start at the bottom of its head, and kind of like a letter J, I'm going to start from the bottom of the head and go down and back up. Same thing on the other side. Down and curve up. It's okay if they're not perfectly the same. Then I'm going to continue that body and then make the tail. So I'll start at the bottom of its arm, come down, and manatees have big bodies, so it's okay if your manatees curves out. I'm going to do it on one side and the other. And then I want to add the big tail. So I'm gonna do kind of like the letter W by doing one curve up and another curve to meet in the middle. Kind of looks like the letter W. So now I've drawn my manatee and I'm ready to draw my habitat for my manatee, where it lives. Maybe it's in a lake or some springs or the ocean. If you need to follow any of our steps for the manatee, feel free to pause and go back and watch the steps again. But now I'm ready to draw my habitat. Feel free to add a background of your choice, thinking about where manatees live, what kinds of foods they eat, and the animals that they interact with. When you're finished with your whole drawing, you can add color with anything you have at home. Thank you for following along with me, manatees. I cannot wait to see what you create. Have fun, artists!